I don't want you to ask yourself, what lie am I believing? Because that's going to be too hard to really figure this out. I want you to answer this question and then hit pause. Where am I stuck? Think about your life right now in the areas where you've not been able to behave differently. Where am I stuck? Are you stuck with inconsistency like I was? Are you stuck in emotional eating? Are you stuck in like nighttime snacking? Are you stuck in getting yourself to spend time with the Lord? Are you stuck with believing the thought that you can't cook? Are you stuck in believing that my family doesn't eat the way that I eat, so therefore I can't meal prep and cook because they won't eat what I... Are you stuck with like frustration over the scale not moving because you're focusing on the wrong number? You're focusing on a number instead of number one? Are you stuck in perpetually starting over? Are you stuck resisting mind renewal? Are you stuck in trusting the process? All right, so now I want to ask you the question that is going to change everything. Going to change everything. What must I believe to get unstuck? What must I believe for the right pattern to continue? Like, I want you to think about this. If you are stuck in inconsistency, what must you believe about yourself? If you are stuck in emotional eating, what must you believe about comfort? If you are stuck with the fact that the scale isn't moving, what must you believe about time and progress? What do you have to believe there about time and progress? If you're stuck in starting over every single Monday, what must you believe about your ability to finish? And I want you to be honest with yourself. Like, be really honest with yourself. You don't have to share your answers. Just be honest with yourself. And then I want you to ask yourself, is this belief aligned with truth? Or is it aligned? No. Is this belief aligned with truth, or is this an argument? Is this an argument that has exalted itself against what God says is possible for me in my life, even in weight loss? Because you are not the exception to transformation. You are not the exception to discipline. You're not the exception to fasting. You're not the exception to meal planning and prepping and planning your week and planning your week. You're not the exception to hormone healing, to hormonal realignment. You're not the exception to mind renewal. You're not the exception to walking by faith and walking in the Spirit. You're not the exception to fruit. But if you believe you are, you will behave like you are. And you will start to be just like how I used to be. You will start to collect evidence to prove that you're right, to prove what you believe. And so I want you to do the work today and expose the lie. Ask the Lord to show you, where am I believing a lie? Get to the area where you are stuck and ask Him to show you, what is the root and under which rock is it? Find the lie and then just swap it with truth. And then absolutely start practicing refusing to agree with that old thought, right? Just because you can think a thought doesn't mean you should. And you don't do this once, you do it repeatedly. You practice interrupting the pattern. That's how you renew your mind. And then once you've identified the truth, the thought that you should start believing, I want you to start speaking the truth. Turn it into a declaration. Start practice aligned behavior, right? Where you previously were stuck, okay, this is what I'm going to believe, and this is where I'm going to get unstuck with a different behavior in that area. And then just let your becoming unfold. And here's the thing. This isn't about you trying really hard. This isn't about like, oh, how do I want to say this? This isn't like about white knuckling discipline. It's about you partnering with the Lord